Hello guys, welcome back to Leaves on Planet. Today is my channel's 3rd anniversary and thank you so much for getting us to 2,000 subscribers. That's actually crazy. I started my channel during lockdown. There was a person who helped me a lot during lockdown. His name was Sir David Attenborough. Now we are going to be looking at his life in this video. So let's get right to it. David Attenborough was born in 1926 in West London. He moved to Leicester when he was a child, and his dad was the head of Leicester University, and he lived on the university campus with his 2 brothers. During the Second World War, David Attenborough's parents adopted 2 Jewish girls from Germany. One of them gave David Attenborough an amber containing prehistoric creatures. And 60 years later, he created a show called the Amber Time Machine. David Attenborough, when he was young, was really fascinated by frogs, fossils, and many other animals. He was so interested in the animals he found in books, and he always wished to see them in real life. David Attenborough used to take long bike rides across flower meadows and looked at birds and different animals. He also collected snail shells on the floor, fossils, flowers, and much more. He studied geology and zoology and obtained a degree in natural science. In 1947, he spent 2 years in the Navy. After he left the Navy, he wrote books for a publishing company. He then got bored of it and applied for a job at BBC Radio. Well, he sadly didn't get those jobs, but one day, guess what? Somebody told him about television, and he said, I might get a job about it. So he started working for television, and he made one of the first TV programs about animals called Animal Patterns. The program was talking about animals, birds, songs, and that's where he met Jack Lester. Jack Lester was the curator of the London Zoo's reptile house. They decided to go on a mission to collect animals for London Zoo, and that was called ZooQuest. While they were recording ZooQuest, David Attenborough had to become the presenter because Jack Lester became ill on set. The show became quite popular, so David Attenborough sent all over the world to meet animals in their natural habitat. Most people didn't know what Antarctica looked like. Most people didn't know what rainforests looked like. So it was really revolutionary seeing them on TV. He then became show controller for BBC. Life on Earth was a show made by David Attenborough that influenced another generation of filmmakers. He became trusted by scientists, conservationists, and then he got allowed to feature their research in his programs. Then he did the Trials of Life, looking at animals in different stages of their life, and The Living Planet in 1984. He's thought to have travelled the most on the planet, and he actually noticed the first threats that animals are facing. His later works like The Blue Planet, Our Planet, Green Planet, Wild Isles, all of those TV programs raised the alarm of animals being threatened of their life. They are facing threats like pollution, sea pollution, plastic, lack of biodiversity. What makes him so special? Well, he's very special because he's the voice of nature, basically, and animals. He's amazing. He's also one of the best best storytellers ever. He got a knighthood, which then means we call him today Sir David Attenborough. He is the only person to have ever won BAFTAs in black and white, HD, colour and 3D. Over his life he has collected dozens and dozens and dozens of awards, like Emmy awards for being such a great narrator. In 2022, the United Nations Environment Programme realised that David Attenborough was the champion of the earth and recognised Attenborough as a champion of the earth for his dedication for protecting nature and animals. Now let me tell you some fun facts. Did you know that dozens of animals are named after David Attenborough? There's even a constellation named after him in the sky. There's even a plant named after him that can eat up to the size of rats. The UK polar vessel is also named after him. There's even a star constellation of a whale that is named after him. In the Ursa Minor star constellation, which is a little bear. He doesn't own a car and he didn't want to do his driving test. He's also keen not to send emails. He prefers sending letters. And did you know he responds to almost every single letter he receives? I was lucky enough to get one as well. And I am going to cherish this letter forever. Did you know that David Attenborough was a key figure in the COP26? He even had a speech in the opening ceremony. One of his lines at the COP26 opening ceremony was that, in my life, I have seen many species of animals decline, but you should and will see a huge recovery. He even spoke up and said it would really help if more people started becoming vegetarian, so we don't eat like plant-based meat, because it's unfair on the animals if we're eating their own bodies. The decline of their species will be inevitable, and so it's up to us to adopt a plant-based diet to save the planet. David Attenborough is a superhuman. He is such a hero, and he told the world we need to cherish nature, animals, and everything around it. He's an amazing storyteller, an amazing educator. He basically just told everybody how amazing these animals are. Yeah, what an amazing human David Attenborough is. Well, that's all we have for the video. So if you enjoyed this video, because I enjoyed making it, please give a like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.